What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today's episode we're focusing on the front wheel bearings for the Scirocco. We're also going to be putting new ball joints and tie rod ends on this. But for now we're going to do the bearings. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to get rid of this brake shielding because it was installed backwards by the previous owner and it's all bent up and it looks like shit. So we're just going to do away with that completely. The bearing, we're going to bring this up to the shop, we're going to press that out, and then we're going to take an orange wheel on the angle grinder, and we're going to clean all this crap off of the steering knuckle, get it all down to bare metal, and we're going to coat it with some black engine enamel, and then once that's all dried and cured, we're going to press in the new bearing and the new hub, and when all is said and done, it'll look like this one over here. This is the driver's side. I've already done everything. So, yeah. We'll get the passenger side up to the shop. We're going to press that out with the press. We'll get it all cleaned up and then we'll be right back to it. Alright, so we got the old bearing and hub pressed out of there. As you saw, I had to get the acetylene torch out and heat up that nut so I could get it off the bolt for the ball joint. But we got that off. We got the orange wheel on the angle grinder and we cleaned up any of the surface rust that was reachable. And then I brought it home and I got the wire wheel on my drill and got any more that was a little bit easier to get with the wire wheel. But there is still a little bit left. My plan for that is to spray it with muriatic acid like I did on the other side. That'll neutralize any of the hard to reach rust that I couldn't get. Once that's done, I'll wipe it down to a clean surface again. We'll mask the inside of here. And then I'll give it one more final wipe down with some brake clean to make sure there's absolutely no grease or nothing on this. We'll paint it with the engine enamel. And once that's done drying and curing, I'll show you how I press in the new bearings. Alright, so we got it all painted. It's been about 48 hours. Everything's nice and cured. So now it's time to press in the new hub and bearing. We're going to do the bearing first, obviously. So the way I like to do this is I use my hub tamer kit because you get a little bit of a better feel for when things stop when you're using a ratchet as opposed to the hydraulic press. So we'll put one of our new clips in the front, press the hub in, or sorry, the bearing in from the back, and then we'll put our other clip in the back, flip it back over, and we'll press the hub into the front. So I'm going to get things set up and I'll show you how we do it. Alright, so this is what the assembly looks like when we're pressing it in with the hub tamer. You got an end cap. This is a little cup that's fit the same diameter of the outer part of the hub. The bearing, backing plate, which is the same diameter as the outer race. And then we just got a long rod that goes through here, and we just tighten it all down and it seats the bearing in there. When you start, you're going to go slow at first to make sure things are going in nice and straight and even. Everything's going in nice and straight. And start cranking it down. This can be a bit of a workout. Alright, I'm going to do the rest of this off camera, and then I'll show you the rest when I'm done. Alright, sorry about that. I had to move the camera out of the way so I could get some better leverage on this. But we got that pressed in, got our clips in there. So now it's time to get the hub pressed into the bearing. Alright, so now we got the hub on here. Got this all set up. So we'll press this in. Okay, right there, I felt it stop. Alright, and there you have it. New bearing, new hub, freshly coated, ready to go back on the car. That's it for this one, guys. Hope you liked the video, and we'll see you in the next one when we put this all back together.